I'm sorry. Your time has come, has come, has come, has come, has come. No, God is present today. They need to be afraid. You need to be afraid today because the God of justice is present now. That's why he said, vengeance is mine.
But we also have a keynote presenter today, and we do not want to delay. This brother has been so patiently sitting there and waiting. I guess that's what makes him so wealthy. He knows the art of patience and dealing with our youth. I'm going to turn it over to Sister Nicola so that you all can hear from our keynote speaker today on a topic that is very important for all of us. Sister Nicola, go ahead.
Thank you, Sister Odetta. I am honored to introduce our keynote speaker today. Brother Jeffery Muhammad is the president and founder of Supreme Investors. He was born in Los Angeles, California, and in his words, quote, "My life was not filled with success and glamour. It was filled with the streets, with what the streets of LA had to offer. And that was gangs and drugs, which I was introduced at a young age," end quote. Brother Jeffery and his family moved to his mother's hometown of Arkansas, where he attended and graduated from high school. After graduation in 1987, he returned to LA and unfortunately returned to the same life of gangs and drugs. That was until December of 1992, when he was introduced to the Nation of Islam. He joined the Nation of Islam in the summer of 1993. He married his beautiful MGT wife in 1996 and was blessed with 3 children. He was also blessed with the start of the vision for Supreme Investors. This was when Allah compiled numerous thoughts in his mind from 1998 up until present day. Right before Savior's Day 2020, a message from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan inspired him to move out on the ideas that were in his mind. He reached out to Brother Warren Muhammad, who we heard of earlier, and they began formulating the plan for Supreme Investors Land of Our Own Incorporated. Supreme Investors consist of forming a corporation with like-minded believers to pool our resources to purchase some land, to first build our own Muslim community, farmland, and businesses, and then afterwards start uniting with all of our people to buy land, build communities, and farms all over America and the world. Please help me in introducing and welcoming Brother Jeffery Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum, family. I am truly humbled and blessed and thankful to my sisters for having this platform and allowing me to speak on this platform. Thank you. I am not a speaker, but I am truly inspired with helping our people to do the things that the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan told us to do. Right now, family, I just want you to go with me in our minds. I want you to vision having our own. We haven't been able to think like this. Every day of our lives have been to survive in a world that don't belong to us and don't want us. That's what we had to look forward to all of our lives. So now just imagine a world. Just imagine a world that is ours, to where when we living in our own community, we don't have to look behind our backs, worry about our families. Brothers, we don't have to worry about our wives and our daughters being looked upon as a piece of meat. Our daughters can come out and play and don't have to worry about anybody snatching them up. Our wives can come out and be at peace and don't worry about somebody looking at them and trying to use them as something of anything negative. They can really bring out heaven for all of us. You come out of your doors and everyone greets you with the greeting words of peace. Every time at prayer, you hear the call of prayer coming across the speakers. Everywhere you look, you see heaven. You go to the grocery stores. You don't have to worry about the food poisoning you. You don't have to worry about looking on the back of cans because you know the food is good for you. You go to the restaurant, you don't worry about whether the cooks are cooking in pork. You know it's a good, wholesome meal coming from this restaurant. This is the place that we want to build starting off for ourselves because the God told us to set ourselves in heaven. This is what we want to start off, to be an example of where we must go. It's not about just building businesses because you can go and build a strip club. That's a business in this world. And everybody would look at you and be like, okay, yeah, that's good. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a business, but it's not good. We want to be righteous. We want to build righteousness. This is what we want to do. Allah came to us not to just get us out of our condition. Allah came to us to build his world. He didn't go to the scientists to do it. He didn't go to the angels to do it. He didn't go to any other nation to do this. He came to us, the black man and woman in America, to build his world. So we have the responsibility of doing this. A lot of us look at success as being having money, having a beautiful home, a nice car, and a career in the white man's world. That's what we look upon as success, where our people are still dying. There's no success in that. A success comes with doing the will of Allah, building his world for our people. We go along our lives and we sacrifice daily for our children. We bring the money home. We build our homes for our family. It's nice. Very nice. We raise our children through the white man's schools or even in MUI. Beautiful. Beautiful. We send them to college. For what? So they can have a career. Nice. But on that, I want to tell you a dream that I had. This dream that I had, it was me, my wife at the time, and our daughter. My daughter was crying. And I'm wondering, why is she crying so? Me and my wife were looking at a white man. And we were handing our daughter over to the white man. Something was wrong with me. I knew that I wouldn't do this. So as we were handing her over, she was fighting, trying to stay away from him. And we just couldn't, and in a dream, we couldn't figure out what was wrong. A lot of us today We do the same thing. And we don't understand why our children are so rebellious. That crying that she was doing, that's her rebellion, fighting to stay away from him. Our children are rebellious because they don't want the lifestyle that we have accepted in the white man's world, claiming that that is success. We do a good job in getting our children ready, sending them to the white man's schools, and when they graduate, we are so proud and happy. For what? What are we happy for? Because when they graduate, when we got them all fattened up and ready with the knowledge that the white man has given them, we send them off into their world because we haven't built a world for them. We haven't built a world for them. So we have to send them off. We have to send them to their companies where they don't talk about the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They go before a flag of the white man, not ours. Our sisters go into these corporations where they are talked down upon like a piece of meat. But they take it in because they have to feed their families. Not us. They have to feed their families, our sisters. So they have to take this abuse from them. This is what we're offering to our children. So don't look at them and ask why they're rebelling. They don't know, but Allah knows. Allah knows why they're rebelling. So what we want to do, brothers and sisters, is we have formed a corporation. It's just another term of us uniting. That's all. That's the language that they use. But we're using that language for organization of our people to unite and take those skills that we have learned in these white men's colleges. Take those skills and build something for ourselves. This is what we're doing. We're called supreme investors. Supreme means the highest, because Master Father Muhammad came to us and he immediately told us who we are. That's God's, nothing higher. We are supreme. He is the supreme being, and we represent him. We are supreme investors. So what are we investing in? Well, we just going to invest in some businesses? No. That name came to me because we are investing in our people's minds. This is a platform in which they can come and express all that Allah has put in them. Allah puts things in us, whether we know it or not. This is the way he communicates with us. This is the way he brings about whatever he wants. He brings it about through us. We have been fed, brothers and sisters, throughout our tenure in the Nation of Islam. You sat and you listened and listened and listened to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, not knowing what he has put in us. If you knew me yesterday, you would be scared of me. Literally. You would have been scared of me because I've seen the fear in men when I met them back then. But because of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and his teachings from the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you see a different man. You see a different man. These words that we were taught were powerful, and all of us have something in us that he has put in us that needs to come out. And that's what we're trying to bring before to you. not just a place where we can go buy land, a land of our own. That's what we're called, a land of our own, a place of our own. Heaven, that's the only thing that's going to be ours because we are the gods. This is our land. This is the land that was given to us by Allah. It's not about buying it because Allah can kill them off right now and just give us the land. It's not about that. We have to know that we are representing Allah. So we have to start building within ourselves to represent him like that. This is what we have to do. Allah came to us. Allah is not a dumb man. Even though the scientists didn't want him to do it, they wanted to just kill us. Just imagine that, but the supreme being did not take their advice. And he came, he didn't send nobody, which he could have done. He didn't. We were so special to him that he came himself. He came himself. So how is he going to do this? How is he going to build his world through us? I get an instruction from the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to go buy land. Yes, okay, I'll go and buy land. Then what? It's not about an individual buying land, even though I really appreciate our brothers and sisters who have done so. But it's like you see from Brother Patrick. Oh, I love you, Brother Patrick. What you have done and what you are doing is beautiful because you're not buying. You didn't go buy land just to be selfish and say I bought land, which some of us have done. You have purchased land and now you are using it to build the believers in that kind of mind state. So you sacrifice and you give your land to the believers so we can experience this life. I love my brother. My brother is a very humble brother. And he is a true servant of Allah. True servant. So family, I love this platform because it is representing our youth. They are the future. But they have to know who they are representing. They're not just going to college just to go out there and get a job, which we were taught and trained by the white man's system. A lot of us thought that we went to school to get these skills to do so, not knowing that the day would come when Allah would come to you and ask you, just like Jesus did in the scriptures when he came to the disciples, when this man thought he was a professional fisherman. But Jesus came to him and told him he's not about fish. He's to become a fisher of men. So your skills as an engineer, you're an engineer to build, but not to build on the white man's or build up the white man's world. You are an engineer to build for your own, for your people, for Allah's new kingdom, new world that he's bringing in through you. You are Hiram Abiff if you know who he is. You are that man, that woman. You are him that has the blueprint, the master plan of Allah's world that they have tried to knock out of you. They were successful for a period of time. But now it's time because the blueprint has been brought back up into your mind through the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So, brothers and sisters, I thank you, sisters, for allowing me to speak. I thank you so much. And we're going to continue this into our death. We can't continue on. I'm getting old. So, brothers and sisters who are in college, we need you. We don't want you. We need you. This is yours. We are building this for you. For you. And we want to go on from here to all of our people all over the world. Unite them, because we talk unity, but in the reality is our people don't know how to unite. We don't know, because if we knew, we would have been doing it. We're suffering because of the lack of unity. There is nothing else. Damn, excuse my language, but damn a march. That ain't going to do nothing. It's not going to do anything but incite them crackers to, I'm sorry, I apologize. Incite the devil. Incite the devil to kill us. That's all it's going to do. The Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, our power is unity.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Praise be to Allah.
Unity. So with that, brothers and sisters, I thank you, sisters, again. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brother Jeffrey. We are so honored to have you. And as you were speaking, let's give them a round of applause. Students, thanks to Allah that Allah has you and not the world that you represented, that you came from. That is such a beautiful testimony of how we can all get over what this world gives us. So thank you so much. And I really can honestly say what I appreciate most about what you said. I thought about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan on the criterion. And when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan described why he does not walk on the red carpet, because the Nation of Islam was not established shedding anyone's blood. And so you spoke in that same spirit, Brother Jeffrey. Brother Warren, you spoke in that same spirit. Brother Ali, you spoke in that same spirit of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that what we are building is a righteous nation. And everything that we need is right here in this nation. So as college students, what you bring back to your nation is already the building blocks, and the foundation is there with your skills. But that purity, that inheritance of the mind of God is not just a physical, material world. It is a spiritual world that you saw in that video. So Brother Jeffrey, thank you. Brother Warren, thank you. Sister Yanazda, thank you. Brother Ali, thank you. And for those who represented the judges, we know that you are representing the works of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad through that divine guided man, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that we can never thank Allah enough for. So thank you all for joining us this 5th summit of the power of pooling our resources. We are still looking for sponsors to sponsor us and the mass push that we want to do for the next 4 weeks. Up with Jesus, down with Santa. Yes, we thank you all. And as we close, we want to bring Brother Taqui to close us out in prayer. But
may remember, I say something, Sister Odetta?
Please, Brother Jahi.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Again, fantastic presentation. But we need to know, I just text my business partners with Master the Science of Business. And in addition to us, of course, running the commercial on our show, Mind and Money Matters live show, they gave me access. Sister Shireen and Sister Sandy Buford Muhammad gave me access to the checkbook. So I got a few dollars to spend, and we want to invest in each of the products that our business owners, our business scientists, as we call out the listeners of Mind and Money Matters live show, to get to invest in each of their products. So please let us know how we can do that. They only gave me access to the card for the next 30 minutes.
So Nicola, jump on that very quickly. Yes, sir. Thank you for your generous sponsorship. whatever you give, it's just beautiful for us to receive. And also just wanted to remind you, Brother Jahi, as well as Brother Patrick, something that we talked about that we did not announce to the students, and we'll probably announce it to them on Tuesday when they enroll in the Master's Teachers class. But your winning team, or the one in which Brother Patrick spoke of, will be aired on various platforms. So I think we have that commitment from Brother Jahi that
yes,
the winning team's video will be part of that platform for the next 4 weeks. Sister April, I know that you have a large following with all that you do. Do we have that commitment to see that winning team's presentation on your platform? So team winning team, your platform will be aired, and we have hopefully, inshallah, a very special announcement coming to you very, very soon. But all praises are due to Allah. We thank you all. We thank all of those who are just working on behalf of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because nothing is really worth anything if we cannot work to live the life that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has given to us. So
Sister
thank you,
Odetta,
thank you, thank you. Yes, ma'am.
We've put in the chat how sponsorship donations can be given. We have the Cash App, $Mecca18, or we have the Gmail, we have the PayPal. Please check the chat room so that you can give that mighty donation. And we thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you again. If that information be placed in the chat room, it will also be on our Facebook page. I'm not sure the name. Is it DFS Summit? Sister Dawn, what is our Facebook page name? You can also donate through there, I believe. So
it's DFS College Summit.
It's
all right.
Demand for Separation is spelled out on Facebook.
Demand for Separation is spelled out on Facebook. So students, I pray to Allah that you are pleased. And I pray to Allah that the mind of God that you have inherited, you are inspired to do the works of representing this beautiful nation called the Nation of Islam. We leave you as we came before you, Sister Dawn, Sister Mecca, Sister Afwa, Sister Nicola, and myself, Sister Odetta. We love you so much. Continue to do the works. Assalamu alaikum. Brother Taqi, it's all yours.
Position of prayer. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
alaikum. A Savior's Day. To have the power to save and deliver us. That we accepted his son. Yes, sir. Go ahead, because we want to be saved. Yes, sir.
So space and the darkness of it became his womb. The woman is the key to a new world order. The woman is the key to the kingdom of God. Classism is sinking America. Racism is sinking America. White supremacy is sinking America. And black inferiority and a slave mentality is sinking black people in this country.